I have a gift to see in the spirit. I've been talking with angels, Jesus, and God since I was a child. And just a few years ago, God told me something about angels that really threw me back a little bit. He told me that his angels do not have free will. Hi, my name is Dakota Lee. I have a gift to see in the spirit. I'm also a professional animal communicator. And as I said, God has been, well, this part I didn't say. God has been letting me visit heaven since I was 12 years old. My dogs are in the background, so you're gonna hear them making noises. I get a lot of people asking about, can you become an angel if you are a person? And what God has told me is that no. People and angels are completely different creations, I'll say. Maybe even before people came along, angels did have free will. And at some point, Lucifer decided that he was going to use his free will to move away from God and try to be his own God for a while. And a lot of the angels came with him. Well, it was disastrous because when they were separated from their source, from God, they found themselves running out of energy to live, and yet they could not die. And so in order to continue to live, angels at some point started leeching off of people and leeching off of the power that we possess. God looked at the remaining angels that were still with him, and he said, in order for this not to happen again, then I propose taking your free will and giving you only my will, only God's will. And he prepared all the angels. It wasn't like just one morning all the angels woke up and they were like God, robotic, only could do his will. So he gave them a chance to either opt in or opt out of this. And all the angels that stayed with God decided to take on God's will only and give up their own free will. So they made a free will choice to give up their free will. And so these angels of God are truly that aligned with God. I've talked to an angel before about what it's like to live without free will. And he took a moment. He was on earth. He was assigned to me, but he knew that speaking to me about this was important, probably because I was going to tell you guys one day. And it's really fascinating for me to know as well. This angel paused and he said, you know, there's no uncertainty. He said, you always know that you are doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. So angels of God do not have free will. The ones that are not of God have free will, and they exercise it, funny enough, in a lot of the same ways that people do. And not all of it is very nice.